Okay, here's the outside of my house. It's coming along. I have met all of my neighbors, Amelia and Tony. Grant, I haven't met his wife yet, Teresa, and at the end is Rudolph. He has a wife named Cassie and a 4-month-old son named Brandon. I haven't met Cassie and Brandon yet, but in any case, Cobbledick House is coming along, and I have met all my neighbors. I don't have any neighbors over there because they're still building those houses, but good enough. We're making a good start. We are off for a big long run on the Durham Waterfront Trail, and I'll give you some more shots of that in a second. This is just Forrest and I walking out to the end of the street. There's another trail we can get on quicker, but we're going to get on the big long trail that really loops around. It's only about 100 feet from my house, and it's a way more challenging walk and more satisfying too. So that's what we're going to be doing in a moment. Here I am at Milligan and Toronto streets. And the trail that we are headed to is just up the road. Basically, it runs along the hydro cuts. So we'll get up there. We'll be up there in about 30 seconds. Okay, so here we are at Waterfront Trail and Toronto Street, which is the street at the end of the end of Milligan. And of course, we're running along the hydro cuts. And we are going to head on to this path. This is where I get to let Forrest off the leash. We're going to head onto this path, and I think we're going to be on it for an hour and a half. I'm going to do some walking and some running, as much running as I can do, but I don't want to hurt anything. I just want to make sure everything's working before I actually start a serious running program. But we are here today to get warmed up, and here is the first part of a really beautiful trail. I'll get you some extra shots later. Take care. Forrest is pretty happy on the Waterfront Trail. You happy, Forrest? Are you good? Are you having a fun time? What do you think? What do you think of this trail? Is it good? Let's go this way. You run ahead. You run ahead. Check it out. Make sure it's safe for me. There could be wolves or something. You're waiting for me, are you? You're waiting right there. You're not a runaway kind of a dog. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Whoops, I only have to whisper and he turns around. You're a good dog, Forrest. You're a good dog. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is a seasonal trail. It is an undeveloped trail that is prone to flooding in spring. It looks kind of interesting. I think I will venture in there after I've done the actual trail itself a few times and I know the area a little bit better. I'm not afraid of undeveloped trails, but right now it's pretty much my goal to just kind of get to know this trail. So we're gonna stick to the gravel path, and we'll hit that one a little bit later on in the process. Okay, so here we are at the first viewing platform on the trail. That's Lake Ontario over there. I can see it, but I'm not sure that it's actually showing up in the camera shot because the color of the sky and the color of the lake are almost identically the same. The reedy area here, kind of amazing. When I shot this from the other side in May, it was just a gray, dull, brownish kind of spot, and now it is completely full of reeds. And when I get over to the other side, we'll see where the ducks and the geese and the herons and the swans hang out. I'm sure there's other wildlife in here too, but those are just the ones I've seen so far. So this is the viewing platform off the old Waterfront Trail. I can see this platform from my platform on the other side of the inlet. I always wondered what was over here, and now I know. So now I'm on the right trail, and I can actually see what you can see from the platform here, including the lake in the background. This is the pathway to the platform, which actually seems kind of worthy of a shot itself because it's really, really pretty. Forrest, what do you think? What do you think? You having a good time? Let's go. Should we hit this path? Let's go. Let's go. Me and you together. Let's go. Yeah, you go first. You guard the way. Okay, here we are at the little bridge. It crosses, I think it's Wilmot Creek. I have to check the name of the river here, but oh wait, there's a sign here. Maybe it'll tell me. Hold on just one second. Where land meets water. No, it doesn't tell me the name of the river. However, it might be Wilmot Creek. It's really pretty. Forrest ran into it yesterday because he was so hot. It's not quite so hot now. It's only about 8:30 in the morning, so it's not actually all that hot. But yeah, it's a shallow little creek. It must be Wilmot Creek, I think. It's a shallow little creek with a wee tiny bridge built across it, and runs down to Lake Ontario. I'll give Forrest a little breather here if he wants to run in and get wet. I'll ask him, and we'll let him do that. Okay, he's gone to get a drink. He doesn't usually go more than about 10 feet away from me, so this is... Oh, wait, I can hear him splashing around. He's getting wet. He's getting wet, and here he comes. Are you? Oh, did that feel good? Did that feel good? Okay. All right, that's all you needed, eh? 3 seconds? Okay, that's good. Let's go. You're such a good dog for us. You're so good. I love you. I love you. Oh, it's so pretty. I can run this every single morning or every single afternoon or both, whichever I prefer. It's just lovely. I could tape record it for relaxing sounds. Okay, so up at the top of the hill, just past the river, there's a really nice kind of tree planted area where every tree pretty much is dedicated to somebody. So their family have sponsored a tree here for someone who has passed away. And there is a nice little gazebo, really pretty benches. You could sit and rest here for a minute if you want to. Actually, I might give Forrest a drink of water here. And this is where we turned on the trail yesterday, so I'm going to do that again today. You can go further, but I'll check that out tomorrow maybe. You can go further. But this is what I know takes me back around to Lake Ontario, to the little inlet I have to ford to get back to my house, and my side of the lookout on my side. So I think this walk is going to be about an hour. Walk, run. I've been doing some running. Everything seems to be working. No knees hurt or anything, so that's good. But I can't actually recall from yesterday exactly how long I spent out here. So today I'm timing it, in any case. So this is I think this is kind of the midpoint of the trail. Should we stop at a bench and have some water, Forrest? I brought you some. Okay, take care. So all along the trail, this trail and other trails on the waterfront, there are really nice cairns in honor of the families who founded this municipality, who founded this neighborhood, this region, whatever you want to call it. This is for the Lovekin family. They came in 1796, so they've been here a while. They've been here since we were Upper Canada and before Canada and after Canada, and they're still here now. So pretty cool, I think. I like that the municipality has marked this is a home. This would have been the Lovekin homestead, and I'm sure that the Lovekins would have been really happy here. Nice name too. Yes, so that was Wilmot Creek that we crossed at the bridge, and here it's a little bit deeper. It runs a little bit slower, and apparently, according to this sign, well, it's a very steep slope, so I'm not going to go down it, but it is a good home to all kinds of fish and birds. So, yay, Wilmot Creek. And it is certainly lovely and peaceful on a calm, sunny Sunday morning. Okay, so here's the viewing platform on the west side of the storm pond. It's so green and beautiful compared to what it looked like when I visited here in May. And on the other side of the storm pond, you can see the viewing platform that I access from my house. Between my house and this platform on the west side, I have to ford that little tiny inlet over there. I share it with the swans and the herons. I have to throw my camera across the water and then go in and get my shoes all wet to get home. There is an alternate path I can take that I'm going to check out tomorrow that I think takes me on the rocky beach. But for today, I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday, which is just wade across the water there. I think it saves me about a half of a mile. When I get interested in doing actually longer distances, just for the fun of it, I'll take the longer path. But for today, I'm going to go wade that stream right now. Forrest is going to go with me. He finds this incredibly exciting. Fording the stream is like his favorite thing. So let's go do that right now. And here is where the Waterfront Trail actually comes out to Lake Ontario. Forrest is going to go down and get cooled off and get a drink. And we're going to walk along here without falling. It's a pretty steep slope. I should probably not walk and shoot pictures at the same time. But yeah, there's Lake Ontario. And we are almost finished our lap around the trail. I'm surprised there's no boats. Yes. Oh, there's a boat way out there. Yesterday when I walked out here, there was like 9 boats like right there on the horizon. People having a great old time on Lake Ontario. Forrest, you having a great old time on Lake Ontario? And there's the family of swans we were watching yesterday. There's a mommy swan, a daddy swan, and a baby swan there. And it's really cute. They swim everywhere together, those 3. They're quite the family. I saw the heron fly overhead, but I haven't seen that he has landed here. So maybe I'll get to see him before we head back to the house. Okay, so here I am back around at my lookout, the one that's closest to my house on the east side of the inlet of the storm pond. The mommy, daddy, and baby swan are right there enjoying a Sunday morning together. There's also a dad and 2 little kids down on the beach hunting for minnows, which is really cute. They're going to put them in their fish tank at home, apparently. And from this lookout, I can swing over and show you the lookout I was at earlier. So that's where I was on the west side of the pond. And now here I am on the east side of the pond, where the swans are hanging out. This seems to be their favorite place. Oh, they're feeding. We're going to see swan butts in a second. And then there's Lake Ontario, all blue and peaceful and happy. Sunday morning. I think it's around 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. I'm not 100% sure how long I've been gone from home, but I left at 8:30. So I would have really loved it if the heron did fly overhead while I was hiking, but I wasn't fast enough with my camera to get a shot of him. Very cool looking heron. Oh, where's the baby swan? Oh, he's way at the front. There's the mommy and the daddy, and they're basically following the baby. Isn't that cute? Oh, so sweet. Okay, so Forrest and I are going to head for home, have a shower, because I'm kind of disgusting now after the bugs in the swamps and the fording the stream and a little bit of sweat. Not too much sweat, but a little bit. And then we're going to get started on this busy unpacking day. There we go, saying goodbye to the trail. Maybe we'll come out again later in the afternoon. We had an awfully good time out here yesterday.